Subzizu, hello. Kicks. Guardian horse? I don't think so. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that then. Like, that would imply me going for an alternative win condition, right? Usually I'm not too much of the alternative win condition guy. Since I think I'm not gonna be the one pressuring it. I think I'm gonna need to stop somebody going for a win condition. So I need army. Galore relic. Ah, okay. Fame win. Ah, I see. It makes sense, but I'm just gonna go with a very normal build up here and basically try to stop other people doing that. It always be fun to go for an alternative one and trying to cheat it through somehow. Cheat it through, right? Like you squeeze it through more or less. You try to somehow be the one winning. But is it either through trying to not be a target for a long time, so always be the second or third in win condition, and then really push your pedal to the metal as soon as you are close to actually getting it? Good luck. But oftentimes I feel like I'm rather one reacting to stuff. And maybe just have a good eco, build up gold if everything just solves itself, and then be the guy with 4,000 gold in the corner who can win the game just by not being involved in fights for a long time. It's oftentimes a good thing. I don't know. Really a free-for-all player anymore. That is how I were usually doing it. Still doing relatively good with it because you're oftentimes not the one dying first, right? When you have an eco and you get some army, there's at least not somebody who will rush and kill you in the early game, so you will rarely get last or second to last. How the elo system works right now, it means that you are rarely gonna lose any elo until higher ranks. The second one in the dog. Whatever happens. Already push lore here. Isn't the worst thing. I think I like horse and free for all since they don't have bad spawns really, right? At least they're very rare. I think my position here is pretty good. Like this tile here will probably... I will not get that for free, let's say. I will most likely need to fight for it. But other than that, I have my second stone over here with a nice lore circle. The lore relic is actually the call, but... the dodgy. These are so weak right now, okay? Yeah. Can't imagine. I don't know if the horse clan were a clan that really needed a nerf. Let me hand it to you. They were in a good spot. They were consistently getting where they wanted to be. But if you look at current Kraken right now... yeah. I don't know. See if one chief is able to kill his wolf here. Could also wait. I got multiple. Wood might be my bottleneck here. Yeah, wood will definitely be my bottleneck because of the wolf attack over here. Your games just like squids. Yeah, I think so too. Big fan of them. Guys, what have we done for the squid community in the last years? Not enough, I'm telling you. We need to amp it up. Make Kraken unbeatable in, after 802. Firm handshakes. Imagine paying for your chief. Yeah, it's cringe, right? Snake players would never do that. Get the lore rolling. Will it be second wood? I feel like it will be second wood. Lay the other sheep just to get more space. What's up, James? Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Also glad to be back. Good excavation. We're actually planning to mix it up generally though. Since I have played basically only Northgard in the last 5 to 6 years. So we're thinking about mixing it up a little bit, maybe taking the first day stream for example and just playing other games, but not necessarily Warcraft, since I played that on Friday. I don't know, just have a day where I basically play mixed games, and definitely like keep the Sunday for Northgard streams, since yeah, usually the stream where most players have time, right, where you have the most people around which are around the stream generally and actually join the games basically. Yeah, makes sense, just to freshen it up, not only for the viewers, also for yourself obviously. Because I'm gonna hand it to you, I think most viewers would just be happy with me playing Northgard all the time. Gonna have a dedicated day for it. That's true, that's true. I can already say that this first day, it will be a little bit sketch. I don't know how I'm really gonna do that. Since this first day I have like a work appointment relatively late. So I won't be able to stream on first day evening. Wednesday evening, however, I have a raid with my WoW Classic guild. Maybe I'm just dropping out for the raid then. And it's only BWL and Molten Core anyway, and I don't really need to go there. Like today we have the AQ one. This is the one that is a little bit more interesting to me. Go up a tree into the fire. We'll see. Yeah, definitely important. Otherwise, like, if you get sick of the game, yeah, there's stuff to get back, let's say. I've been pretty successful the last years, not really burning out on Northgard too much. English-speaking guild? Yeah, it's a Finnish guild, basically. Like, we're all speaking English, basically. The only thing that is not English is that half of the guild is screaming Skal, half of the raid. Skal! Don't know how you really pronounce it. That's generally the drive. It's for classic era though, for the play classic forever server. In Seasons of Discovery, I haven't really played that much more after Friday. Like, I played the chart to level 7 on Friday and then to level 9, I think the day afterwards. Didn't really play that much, I don't know. Didn't get super hooked on Sword, let's say. But yet at least, I will still give it a little bit of a try. I still haven't like unlocked any of the new stuff in there. What's up, Perseray? Hello, Luke. Oh, yikes. Ah, okay, okay. It's always unlucky when your hardware is giving up on you. Hey, you too, Perseray. Welcome, welcome. Glad to be back and to be allowed streaming again. The pin snapped off. How did that happen? Did you take it out? Why did you take it out? I don't know, like, usually I put it in when I get it. And even if I need to renew the paste, like I'm not gonna take it out usually, right? Sometimes I guess you have to. I'll think about it. If it's looking like really, really bad, like you gotta take it out to not like completely soak your main board in whatever you use to clean off the old paste. Ah, yikes. Unfortunate. Definitely unfortunate. The cooler. Ah, yikes. Yeah, you should. Okay, I'm gonna be this guy. You should regularly change your pace there. I never do that, but I'm still gonna be a smartass about it. Doesn't stop me from acting like I would. I think I've changed it once. Yeah, happens. How it is. Are the Chiefs that bad, actually? Yeah, oh my god, they suck. Guess we go here. Oh yeah, makes sense. I've done the unthinkable. And I have different ramps in my system right now. Since one of the ramps didn't work off my 2-pack when I basically got the, not new PC, but a lot of new stuff like CPU and everything. And yeah, they didn't send me any replacements for the like 2 weeks that they took to change it. Like, sent me the new ones, so I had to buy a new one, so just so I could use my PC for that time. And I just tried it out to work them simultaneously, like different. Oh my god! Different ramps. I've also read that it's not that much of a problem anymore than it were years ago. Also didn't have that many problems with it. They all still look pretty fast. How much RAM you rocking? That is like 16 plus 8 now, right? So 25 at 24. What I mean, it's not a normal number. It's not what you should usually run. You should always watch out if the RAMs are actually like compatible and that you're not slowing all your RAM down. Otherwise, it could be better to just leave one RAM stick out and your system could still run faster. That's how it were usually always years ago, basically. Makes sense. Like, usually you use the dual kits and these should be fine. Yep. Get like a dual kit, and if you're, I think there's actually like quad kits, like if you want to go for quad kit RAM, while I Wouldn't really know. Like, if you have something like work related that you need it for, then I could imagine going for it. But otherwise, it's more like something for enthusiasts, right? Which you need a quad kit of RAM, really. Like, if you get it cheap, obviously, you could go for it. But other than that, you're oftentimes gonna end up like, yeah, 32 RAM, 32 gigs. Which is a bunch. Like, usually with 16... 16? Yeah, that's what I should have. Should be fine for most appliances that you need them for, right? Like, I'm definitely a tab guy. I have a bunch of tabs open. I'm still running fine. Yeah. 2/8 is generally what you need. I think most people could actually get away with less, but the thing is, are they even 4 gig sticks? I don't think they actually exist, honestly, anymore. Obviously, they were around once upon a time. Could imagine that they're so rare that they're actually like more expensive than 8 gig RAM. But I'm not sure. The shops that I'm looking at. Yeah, that's what I mean. You go ham on video editing. That makes sense. Especially, like, depends on how much instances you are rendering, right? Oh yeah, makes sense. Even if like one slot breaks, you can also still run it on 1 or 2, right? Usually. It's not free, that will not work. At least how I understand it. Like, when my RAM were broken when I bought it, it also took a while for me to actually find out that it were the RAM at all. Like, I didn't know that your mainboard will basically show you a CPU failure when your RAM is broken, but it makes sense because your CPU needs the RAM to run, so it will basically say, okay, I cannot turn on. And then the DRAM thing were just like blinking, basically, right? The CPU thing were like steadily turned on, like the LED showing that there's something wrong with the LED, and the RAM one were just like blinking. So I were checking everything that had to do with the CPU. And then later on just finding out, let me just try to put one RAM stick in after another, and then it suddenly just turned on. So, use our full health again. Happiness is rising. Oh, I can upgrade stuff. Game-wise, I'm still on the back end here. Yeah. Maybe we're even able to snatch this area here. I think this would be the best thing we can do here. Hope we don't need to fight for it. If we already take the area, maybe slap a tower on it. Maybe we can like assert dominance here. Show him that this is my house. Roll these that were a mistake, I think. We're gonna replace the forge. Maybe even the house later on. Because I definitely want a second dock here. Gonna have a blizzard. Not great, but worse things have happened. Grab that and then go a little bit more on What will it be? We want to be pretty greedy. Still go. Yes, usually you would, right? Usually you would. Fine here. I'm just gonna go full old school, man. I got turfing. But the jar is still completely overpowered, right? So let's just go for the jar. Would really love to go for that tile with the blizzard. The blizzard! Get some wood in. Yeah, it's also the stack relic, the goat, the kraken. Seen Snake go for it. Like, let's try to count up the clans which is relic is it not. So it is not the wolf relic. It is most of the times not the eagle relic, but it could still go for it. I guess all of the other clans, it's the best relic you can go for, right? Like, not even trolling? I think it's true, right? Insane. That's insane. I don't know. One could think that the relic could be a little bit too strong, but I don't know. I'm just a lone player playing on a lone island. Trying to make a difference in this world. So we will definitely need a brewery. I guess for the jar I should have just like rushed it. Yeah, true. How it usually is, right? Never too snappy on the changes. Which can be nice. Because some problems just kind of solve themselves by players finding different ways to play the game, right? But some things are just so ludicrously strong that there's like no way of playing around it, basically. Just like the way to balance it out is like if a scroll way too strong, then both teams get a scroll when they play. Or we ban scroll. That's how you can usually be fine with it. Wouldn't say it's actively improving the game then, yeah. They're reducing simple living to 30% runs. That's good. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it takes away a lot of what boar actually is, right? And yet again, I don't think boar is one of the clans that really needs a nerf. I don't know when it were. There were definitely times where boar were absolutely overpowered. But I don't think it's right now. I think it's at a decent spot while not being too insane. Must have been in a better then, right? Would be crazy if that made it actually into the live version. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Sometimes you gotta change it up a little. So can go here because 10% more lord production on this tile. Pretty lucky. Could have also gotten an attack from here. Wouldn't have had a tower to just block the attack, no problem. They're done. The jar. The main. And we get a brewery over here. One more stone. Guess we'll try. Go for the upper tree. Should be more or less an insta upgrade too. Gives me happiness if I upgrade it, and obviously getting more happiness out of the brewers. Would be pretty cool if I would be fine with 2 brewers here for the start. To get like around 10, right? I'm fine with 9. Get gold. Oh yeah. He could. Okay, pretty slick. This. And he will take a healer. Guy's also just getting food. I guess the chief relic. I wanted to say trash. I don't know if it's like full trash right now, but how valuable is it actually when the chiefs are default that useless? And they get useless plus a little bit more. Like, I don't think that is something that is all too important here. I guess they wanted to tone down the god chiefs, basically, that the horse can achieve. Basically going for legendary heroes, armed wing of the clan, like the leadership tree itself, and then putting the relic on top of it, getting relatively strong chiefs there at the end of the game. Don't know. It's useless plus, yeah. This sounds juicy. I want to be a part of that. Beast. I don't really know where I'm gonna put my altar. Maybe I just break down this. I can just rebuild it over here. Or I'm just gonna wait for the lore. Also another thing I could definitely do. Just wait for ancestral influence. Oh. Oh. Get a house. Hey Ray. Hello, hello. Thanks a lot for the support, man. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, definitely. Everything well. Working in a new job and yeah, being allowed to stream again, basically. Pretty nice. Go with the influence and we put down the altar. Yeah, doing really fine. Yay! Pretty sad. The only thing that might change throughout the streams, since I had like quite some time to think right now without streaming, that I'm gonna dedicate one day to playing different games. Not only just one game, but Probably just switching around a little bit. Like there's a few games that I play. I don't know how interesting it actually is to watch me playing them, right? Like I play... In the time I started playing WoW a little bit more. I don't know how really interesting that is to watch somebody playing WoW. Also, I'm gonna hand it to you. Not the most thrill-inducing game. I guess playing hardcore could be relatively fun. Also, you have like more stakes in there, right? But also CS, I don't know. Like you gotta be a little bit into it to see the beauty of it. But maybe also just playing other games, you know? The strategy games. I definitely want to give the new StarCraft a shot. If you know what I mean. Like the actual new StarCraft. Ah, that's neat, that's neat. Like obviously most players, most people watching enjoy me playing Northgard since I play, yeah, it's just a Northgard stream, right? There's nothing wrong with that, and I definitely know that most players want that, and I still gonna deliver, definitely. I said before already, like the Sunday is definitely like the sacred day, I would say, where I want to keep the Northgard streams up, because this is usually the day where most players have time and actually are able to join community games or whatever. Yeah, I think most likely the Thursday, maybe even also the Tuesday. I'm definitely also gonna play some other games, we'll see. StarCraft 2? What? StarCraft 2, think you're aware, is out already. But the developers of Blizzard, there were like one developer that shat pretty hard on Blizzard also in an interview, or like, I think he has a YouTube channel or something, where he basically just called out that might have also been a little bit promo for himself, to be honest. Like, you always gotta see this too. But just saying, yeah, guys, you're expecting from Blizzard won't really happen anymore, because most of the people that made the games at Blizzard that were big ones, you know, like Warcraft 3, Overwatch. Like, I'm not the biggest Overwatch fan, to be honest. Like, I've played it, I had great fun with it, but you will never really see me playing more of it. But still, were a really, really good game. But these people that made those games just aren't around anymore, right? And a lot of them pulled together and made their own studio and are just working on a game that really much looks like StarCraft, let's say, when you look from it from the outside. And I feel like that could be a pretty good game, because these are the people that were at Blizzard when they were still making great games, and they were like in leading positions there, you know? So these might have been the people which knew what we wanted. We as gamers. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit the problem with like modern Blizzard, that I feel like they don't really know anymore what the players really want. As soon as you get out of touch with them, you're gonna have a tough time. I guess I'm gonna upgrade the long ship dog and the fisherman's hut over here, and I'm gonna get more stone anyway. We're not even doing bad here. But like, we're gonna fall behind and gonna get crushed at some point. For now, doing fine. Gold production is not great. I really love, like, I was thinking about do I say love or like right now? And outcome like. Just a new word. That's like, when I say the word lie, it's something in between of liking and loving. Can we just implement that? Do you guys feel the vibe? And yeah, You don't do that. Yeah, it's true. Bad influence of Activision, definitely. Therefore, being more interested in, yeah, squeezing the players a little bit more than actually giving them a good experience in the game. Which will then mostly lead to you losing these players, though. But in the end, Blizzard, why would they care, right? Why would they care? They make so much money with bloody Candy Crush, like Activision. Like, why would they really be too interested in keeping a few players off, like, strategy games? Ugh, who cares about them? They don't make big bank. They buy Warcraft 3 once for $30 and then afterwards they don't really give us more money. So why would we care? Actually fair, to be honest. If you only look at from the side of making money. But still, you're gonna lose the hardcore players. You're pretty sad. Raven still seems to be alive, huh? Yeah. Alive and kicking. Not the hugest problem for me. Find out my builds here already. Get some army upgrades. Let's go. I think there's also a change in the general, like, gaming landscape, let's say, right? That the super golden years of PlayStation 2 or something, where just like a lot of stuff came out and people were just basically seeing what sticks. And you got a lot of super creative games out of that. Doesn't really happen like that anymore. That's fine. All a little bit more monetization driven, and the studios should definitely make their money. That's but a really pure game, really hard to find. I think this new StarCraft then basically has great potential. Pulling it over here. What's up, Magnus? Hello. Got Street Fighter last month. Ah, okay. Like, I personally never really played beat 'em ups all too much, but I've heard Street Fighter one of the better ones. I think I've actually bought Mortal Kombat on this Steam account here when it were like Omega cheap. One of the newer ones. Just dropped a little bit into the story and thought like, holy man, this is stupid ass. Yeah. I stopped. And I were super bad at it. Let's hand it. I was so bad at it. We're sometimes losing against really easy AI, so thought like maybe you're not cut out for this game. Maybe you should just do something else. But hey, if there's a beat 'em up evening, people are playing beat 'em ups with each other, you can always invite me and you're gonna have like somebody you can win against. How about that? Who doesn't love that? I'm invited to every beat 'em up evening ever. Perfect! A nuke that we can destroy. We love that. I'll be pushing buttons. Not the right ones and in the wrong order. Yeah, I thought so, I thought so. And I can see the beauty of it, you know? Like, I can see why people would enjoy these games. Like, I would be helpful against them. It just... So which lore are we gonna steal? Nuts. Holy moly. Didn't they release a new clan, by the way? No, it's not released yet. The Owl clan will become soon. The best one? Yeah, pretty much. I don't know if there were really a way to get a better one. I'm just gonna play it off as pretty mid. Our clan, yeah. The Owl clan. But the owl is not wearing glasses, so I don't know. It might be a fake owl. The Sussy clan. Indeed, indeed. I will see how it is. Definitely feels a lot different than the other clans again. There's one player we still need to find. That's the Raven. Which is annoying everyone beside of me. I also just gotta watch out. Not have anyone in the tile there. Oh, let's just feast. Oh, we spread out even more. Good feast, why that? Do I lose more food? It's too much in fame. It's fine. Can provoke others. Might be. Too worried about that. Like, I'm not mega keen on winning here. Some action would be nice. Or fast fame win, yeah. Spam silos for fast fame win. Wanna go eradication of it. Oh my god, I have so much. Yeah. I forgot about city builder. Much more. Oh. Done. Maybe I should get like warrior upgrades. Also push the lore more. Slow down on lore a little bit. Oh no. Way too far on lore already. Upgrades. I guess that's fine. Pull them out. Guess why not? Problem for fame win is anyway that I need way more fame. I'm really not having that much. Stone somewhere right there. The notification for lore. It's still such a long way to actually win on lore though. Also no dragon. How will it be? Both of them. You go, girl. Oh, wait a minute, I can actually kill you. Run away now, huh? I don't want to do that. Screw it! Don't want to be too low. Not worth it. Let's just ignore them, like we always did. This is the best thing I can really do. If I go in with my villagers, the AoE is just gonna spread too much. Total. Put down the relic yet. I guess I need to. Yeah, he can go for the time basically, right? You can upgrade the time to be lower. Yeah. That would be nice. It also takes the time to colonize it though, right? So, not like an insta win. And he's also raiding the other dude. "11 low villagers." The toughie. He's gonna get a second healers out here. The problem. I didn't even put them back. So that doesn't really matter. Getting a lot of resources, of course. They were just running towards me. Oh, he's scouting me more though. Still like Over 400 fame that I need. Go for lore would help. It's getting sketch. Okay. 60 I have. Instantly got 60. Yeah, for upgrading both of the silos and one other building. I think I'm gonna push the pedal to the metal now. I think I'm gonna be short, right? Probably. Just a little short. The Raven doing the same thing, by the way? Not really. Hmm. More stone. Yeah, I just don't think I have the fame here. Wow. 60 on top of that, and then I still need 200. Where do we get 200? I don't know. Thanks. See how much stone I can get out of here. Oh! Forgot about that. So, no entombs or anything that I can still close. Nothing really. Not really. Doesn't seem like he's too interested in killing me. Like the Raven was raiding him all the time. And yeah, basically holding him back, doing anything. So I don't think the Ox is like too focused on me right now. Get more stone. Question is, does the Raven have like a altar? I can add camps relatively quickly when it comes down to... Oh no. And now I'm really obvious. Guess we gotta push it. Up no free angel. Hey, that's neat. That's neat, that's neat. And you're gonna get there, man. Ready. I lost a lot of army. Still very scared to do the final push here. Also sending more army over to the Raven. This would be 100. And I need 50 more. I think I can get that from Feast. I think we have it. I think we have it. Oh, we need a bit more food. This way then. Let's not lose it all. Because I don't need much more than 43 villagers. You can sometimes. Really gonna go hard. But we got it. No clue how. Mostly because the Raven made an enemy out of himself and yeah. Bought me the time to do stuff here. Ah. Didn't create a single military unit. Like a top 3 of clans, I think it changes with the game mode really a lot, right? I can't really tell you about duels too much because I'm not really a duel player. I'm not really an FFA player too, but like the strongest eco clans that you have will usually be the strongest FFA clans, since you gotta you gotta expect that people will leave you alone for the start of the game. If you don't expect that, yeah, then it can get a little bit more deep, let's say. But other than that, you go for the eco clans, right? Rates everybody like, yeah. And when playing as a team, it's better to have a support clan. It generally helps, yeah. I don't think it's a need. It depends on which strategy you are going for, right? If you're going for more an 802, 803 strategy, then you usually want to have like a clear clan, an eco clan, and a support clan. You can also go a little bit more aggro though, but even then you can still put in a support clan. Then you go like for an 802 strategy, relatively at the start of 802, and you can still get in a goat, for example. Like Scroll is pretty much out of the picture since the nerf hit them so hard that I don't think it is really a meta choice anymore. It is still a relatively good support clan. You can help out your teammates, but oftentimes the goat would have just done it better. That shouldn't really stop you if you're not playing for absolute GP. I want to be the highest there everywhere. Like, you're also going to be fine with Squirrel, like supporting with Squirrel. But in the higher levels, I feel like most people are going to go for Goat right now, since yeah, helps out more. You can also go for double eco clan though, but you leave the door open for them rushing you then at that point, because yeah, you just weren't ready at a certain point because the eco clans both went full greed, which can make it tough. Is it better to upgrade an army buildings rather than have more army units? Yeah, definitely. Having like, you gotta keep in mind that you sometimes gotta keep them up for a while, so having a few upgrades there is helpful. Having more military units is certainly also helpful, and now strong in 802 rushes, okay. But is it better than other clans? Question. I feel like it can do stuff. I don't know if it has to do with self-mealing then. I feel like that is getting bigger now, because yeah, mealing for your teammates is not as valuable as it were before. But the self-mealing just got bigger, and yeah, can do quite a bit with that. Best rushing clans is obviously like Wolf is always around, but yeah, definitely Wolf. Snake is completely broken in half right now because of the generating resources with the new Scorched Earth. So Snake can sometimes come in an 801 with 10 to 12 army plus Chief, which is devastating. The Eagle can definitely rush really strong, and the Lynx can also rush pretty strong. Like, if you go Lynx straight into Nimble Paws, I feel like Lynx can do quite good rush plays, while Lynx wouldn't be the clan that would be the first choice of most players if they would be rushing, because Lynx is a lot stronger around 802, 803 when they get all the upgrades on their archers and they get really insane. But I think also in 801 they can really do stuff because of the Nimble Paw Cats, which are really hard to stop. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's just like you generate resources out of Scorched Earth, you burn the tile, which makes the resource generation on it worse, I think. But you just do it on tiles that you don't take, and if you happen to have a double food tile, that's just 200 food every... I don't know if it's every 5 or 6 minutes or something. 5 or 6 minutes, you just get 200 food here. 5 minutes later, here, more. And that just helps you to have double dock running or something else. You can also sometimes get a little bit of iron. If like the iron is on your food tile, then you just get your iron for free and you upgrade your units with that. Like, just getting resources for free in a very consistent frequency, which is really, really reliable, let's say, because nobody is gonna screw that up for you in the early game, just boosts you into oblivion. And if you do that correctly, you're gonna end up with like an insane amount of resources very, very quickly. Yeah, nice game here. Don't know if that were that deserved, but I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna take my 32 GP and I'm gonna get out of here. Gonna get out of here.